Hi everyone, this is Tanya from You and Your Witchy Stuff. This is going to be a weekly reading for the week of, today is March 24th, which brings us towards the end of the month. So I have pulled the cards ahead of time. It's just easier for that way. I'm more of an intuitive reader. I do know a great foundation of the cards since I've been doing them for almost 30 years. However, I'm more of an intuitive reader, an energetic reader. Those are some of my gifts or my abilities. That's how I read for others and connect when I do read for friends, family members, clients, or just overall here in a collective. So I've already pulled some cards. So this week, I just want to also thank you real quick before I get into everything, to thank you again for tuning in and watching this video. If you are returning, thank you for watching, giving this a chance, subscribing. I appreciate it. If you are new here, welcome. And again, my name's Tanya. So again, I'm an intuitive reader, tarot collector, oracle. I read crystals, cast and read crystals. I read energies. I see auras, and of course, I'm a channeler and medium. If you watch my recent videos, I'm getting a bit more confident here and reclaiming my power. Yeah. So that's a whole different video, a different scenario. If you are interested in that, check out the further ones on that to see my progress and growth. Because hopefully I'll inspire others, just like I have been inspired on my journey and my growth. And it will be something I will do each and every day. So knowing thyself and knowing thy power is essential to everyday life, whether it's on the everyday life, like work, jobs, or relationships, or whether it is actually having to do with your spiritual, your magical path, or whatever your beliefs are. Because healing yourself and focusing on yourself is the greatest tool that not only a gift you can give yourself, but also that you can give to those around you that you care about and for the world. So with that, let's start with this. So this week is tomorrow, the 25th, is the full moon in Libra and also the lunar eclipse. Which is happening in the middle of the night here, at least on the East Coast where I am in Central New York, which if you do hear humming in the background, that's my space heater. Yeah, we go from extremes, which is probably no surprise for anyone else in the country, but we're going from major extremes here, and we got like 8 inches of snow, give or take, where I am, like in a 12-hour period. So yeah. But we're supposed to clear away tomorrow. Hopefully that was washed away with the eclipse and we move towards spring like we were supposed to already have for the eclipse. So with that, the cards I pulled this week it is going to be quite an interesting week overall from what I pulled. I've used the tarot I'm using is the Bohemian Gothic tarot. She's been stepping forth for the collective readings for quite a while now. An amazing deck. She's cheeky. She's beautiful. She's insightful. She is very, has a lot underlying on it. And the images and interpretations, which are of people, and a lot of the filming was in Prague, they're amazing. So Baba Studios did that deck. So it's amazing. And of course, it's got vampires, demons, etc. in it. And people depicted at that. And it's very Victorian. So a beautiful deck. And then I am using, of course, the Haunted Manor Oracle, one of my favorite oracles thus far. I use it, have been, they got it, and use it for my daily draws. It's a great clarifier. It's very insightful. I love the guidebook. Others I have not heard so much. I'm a big fan of Syrian Shadows decks. They are amazing, like the Earth and Bone Oracle, which is one of my favorites. And of course, the Shadows and Darkness, my heavy metal deck. So yes. So with that, and I will be showing you also a card because it's a full moon tomorrow and very a powerhouse of one with the lunar eclipse also. I'll be pulling an overall or showing you an overarching card from the Moonology Oracle. So to actually get into this, and again, I'm just making sure this is actually filming. I had a problem with my last video. If you see, I had to do like 10 takes. Trying to get a little bit better here with my flow and stuff. Again, If you watch them in previous issues, I have an issue with pride, self-confidence, and so forth. But you know what? Time to be visible, time to break through those and move forth. I'm not 15 no more. I'm 45 and I'm sick of regressing and such. So with that, and before I keep going on too much with myself, so yeah, thanks for being with me. I'm not apologizing. This is me. Kind of like when you are shedding the skin, so to say. So yes. So with this week's reading in the cards, we've gotten the Seven of Cups, oops, sorry, getting used to this camera setup. So the Seven of Cups, and as you can see the expression on there, of course, like my clear example. This deck is amazing, as I mentioned. And the Seven of Cups, I love her expression on that. And I love the background because that's one of my favorite depictions of the Seven of Cups. And we'll go over what this means in my overall reading in a moment. The other tarot I pulled, this is one I pulled it just a few moments ago. This is, I said, hello, Tower, my old friend. Yeah, if you watch any of my previous videos or you go back and watch them, yeah, the Tower is my frenemy. We're building a better relationship now as I've been living, I'm still probably in my second full year of a Tower moment. But last year was one hell of a freaking ride, as you can see. Now, with this, though, that, as I said, the Tower is not necessarily always as negative. I'm not as trimmed back as I used to be on it, as I further my relationship, my past with my cards, and of course with my guides that help me with my readings here in my spirits. And of course, what's tying this together in the center is the Haunted Manor Oracle. Again, camera. Thank you. So this is, look at this deck and look at the gilding and the red on. This is one of my favorite oracle decks, is the Haunted Manor Oracle. And it is Altar, Keep the Faith. That's a great one for the Tower energies and of course for the Seven of Cups. So this week the message is that I am receiving from being a reader and from my guides and my familiar spirits and my deities that I connect with, is that the Seven of Cups means that there are several things that are being offered. If you watched my previous reading like last week or recently, there's a lot being offered to everyone here in the collective. Whether it is a new job, new friendship or relationship, love relationship, a new relationship like I'm doing with myself and trying to also find a new job. So two of those things are applicable. Learning a new skill, trade, planning for a new vacation, planning for the summer, change of seasons, planting your garden, whatever the case is. So the Seven of Cups means there's options, but it is like kind of like you have to see what your options are and analyze them, because some of them are illusion. They may seem good, but when you analyze the whole picture, you have to actually analyze everything that is involved. You also have to see about either choosing yourself and what's right for yourself, or what might be right for your spouse, your loved one, or what might be for the long run, and avoid instant gratification. So basically, are you going to choose yourself, or you're going to choose what's right overall of what's being offered? I feel several things are being offered to all of us, and with those opportunities that have been and are currently in effect of being offered, just be aware of that, but do what's right for yourself. There is no right or wrong decision. However, you have to just choose and be analytical in that. It is going to be some great options, and there may be some not so great options. It's just a matter of discernment, and of course following your guidance system and your intuition, no matter what your beliefs are with that. You are being guided. Now with the Tower, as you can see here, with the very striking down of the lightning. things have been, or foundations of your core beliefs, or all of our core beliefs have been, as I mentioned, been crumbling down. That means what you have seen, or as your old self, or your old situations and how you handle them or approach them, is basically being struck away by that lightning. Now, yes, it is external forces, quite a lot. And no matter what you practice or you believe in, yes, the deity system is obviously affecting you, as is the world itself and all these changes that are happening, to put it nicely, mostly for the negative, but there is so many positive things that are being overlooked or being mentioned in this world. But also internally, I believe in this case is the tower is showing you yourself, and all of us, the capability of striking down what doesn't serve us anymore. There's a lot more that we're still finishing and peeling away. Last year was a big year for change. This year already is more into building and rebuilding the foundation of the tower, which is your foundation. You need to not be afraid of the tower, and I need to, and that's, I'm telling myself this, of that, because it's striking down what doesn't serve and burning away what is not truthful, what you do not want for your future, that your future self will thank you for by doing the hard work now. Just be aware that there is a lot of upheaval, but again, it is full moon eclipse, so the energy is strong. So with the altar and keeping the faith, that all ties in. With your options and deciding what works overall, it's basically saying to keep the faith. Keep the faith in yourself, keep the faith in your guidance and in your choices. There are no wrong choices. They're just lessons and things that you choose. Maybe they end up falling through, or maybe they end up being the greatest thing that helps you for the rest of yourself in this life and in this vessel. So there is no right or wrong reasons. So the card I pulled overall for moon energy is New Moon in Cancer. Cancer being emotions. That's what a lot of this is there's a lot with the Tower energy and a lot with the Seven of Cups being for emotions that are underlying and looking at your choices or options and keeping the faith. But it's that you and your loved ones are safe. So no matter what is happening this week, or maybe that feeling insecure about your choices or your options, or what you're about to step forth into your true self, your true voice, or your next chapter in this life, or what you have already started, it is saying that you and your loved ones are safe. You are in a safe position to do so. You're being supported by your guides, your angels, whatever you like to call them, and by your belief system, your deities, just as I am, and by those that love and care about you in your life and those that matter. So it looks like it's an overall very high energy, high power week from what I'm sensing, but the factor is here to keep the faith. Believe in yourself, follow through, introspect, study, discern, do what's right for you, look at your options and your choices. And of course, the Tower, strike down that which doesn't serve you, bad habits, old energy, old relationships, old patterns, and most of all, how you talk to yourself and you treat yourself. Self-compassion is going to be a big thing in keeping the faith this week. And of course, that you and your loved ones are safe. Remember that, yes, you are in a secure position, so you can step forth to make those changes that you need to. And with that, I again thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching this. I hope you have a great week, and making the choices that work for you. And with that, blessed be.